breath.
Oh there, Adol! Over here! Oh, you know how. Come make your way.
Caught the wind! Nice breeze! So fast! I think there's something around here. Too easy! Too easy! Kick again! Kick again! Here goes! Here goes! think there's something around here.
Ah, there you are, Adol. Have you come up with any answers as to what that final chest held by chance? You appear to be rather flustered. I suppose there's no helping that, given the perils your dear companion is facing. Yes, I'm sure you do. What kept that girl tethered to herself thus far, Adol, was none other than you. The powerful bond you share has sustained her personhood, if only just. But now she is beginning to lose hold of it. The moment is ripe. You must locate Viewpoint Isle, Adol, and bring her with you. Quite so. You cannot carry these memories back to your reality. But consider the sheer number of hardships you two have surmounted. There can be no doubt you will find this isle. Just remember that hidden knowledge I gave. I shall await your arrival, however long it takes. At that time, I will explain all there is to tell.
Karja, forgive me. I forcefully quelled the rage within her. This does not, however, mean that Rollo's awakening has been halted entirely. She could begin running rampant again at any second. More importantly, Adol, what transpired toward the end of your fight against Karja? Yes, it happened so quickly as to nearly escape my notice.
Moment ripe. Locate. Bring with you.
Adol. Thank goodness. It's still in one piece. Adol, come forth. Something that may be of service to you, I believe. This is the reflecting pool, which mirrors its purpose was to Now, yes. He must hold the key to a sizable portion of this. Then we have that ark lodged upon that mountain. This would suggest there are clues to be... My apologies. Let us be off, Adol, to the sea's farthest reaches. The cicatrix.
Adol, we've entered the region known as the Cicatrix. What heading should we take from here, though?
I concur. The reflecting pool showed us these very waters. Not to mention that man.
Holy crap on a stick!
Adol! Dead ahead!
An aurora. It's gigantic.
That's not all. Look just below it.
Seems to be an island of some kind.
Adol, it must be the one.
Full speed ahead!
We're zooming along.
We're just offshore of the mysterious island. It's beautiful. And yet somewhat unsettling at the same time. What a curious place.
We're making port over there, right, Adol?
Sounds like a plan. Let's get ready to drop bang. Kerr?
And it's gone.
But why? How?
Everyone, off the starboard stern!
Are you freaking kidding me?
Well, there's a kick in the head. The whole thing just up and moved, Aurora and all.
I don't understand.
Right.
Quick as a flash!
Not again! It's like a mirage.
Bifrost.
Bifrost. That's the name of the illusory sea from Norman myth, no? Legends claim it exists between this world and the next. Nibelheim. Is there truth to that?
I couldn't say. This would be the first I've seen of it. But to think it would appear in Obelia Gulf.
Consider the way that island vanishes whenever we draw near, though. Do we know for sure it actually exists? Adol. You're right.
Damn! I really thought we had it!
If third time wasn't the charm, I'm not too hopeful about the fourth and fifth.
What is it, Rosa? Is that a ship?
Judging by its distinctive shape and, above all, the size. Leela!
Yes. That is Rollo's Ark. I'm certain of it.
You did mention earlier that one of them had vanished without a trace.
What indeed?
Ah, come on, can't you tell? It showed up to give the Sandras a warm welcome.
Into the next world, you mean?
Oh, don't even start! You'll jinx it into existence!
Actually, Gran may just have the right of it.
He does. Wait, the Ark. It's slowly drifting in our direction!
So it is. Ha! That'll teach you to doubt me.
Rollo. But why?
Off the port side! It's the Malta Sea Force!
Pick a worse time, why don't they?
Jarl Grimson!
Oh, yum.
Fire! How'd you like this? Take the shot! Gotcha! Fire!
Here's one with your name on it.
All repaired.
Fire!
We're being targeted.
Take the shot! Blast 'em! Fire!
Suck on this!
Fire!
This'll mop 'em up! Fire!
Suck on this!
Fire!
How do you like that? How do you like that?
Blast 'em! Now! Fire!
Enemy fleet neutralized!
Yeesh. You sure put up a fight.
Just be glad that we sent them packing.
Agreed. It's for a fact that we just engaged the Sea Force's first flotilla. But Jarl Grimson's flagship, the Norgest, was nowhere to be seen.
Dead ahead! Another ship is emerging from behind the Ark!
A surprise attack from the Norgest! So the entire first flotilla was only a decoy? All hands, stay alert! The real battle's yet to come! See how you fancy this? Gotcha! Fire the cannons!
How do you like that?
Fire the cannons!
Good grief! Good grief! Whoa! Were we hit? Shields up!
Secret weapon, go!
Fire the cannons!
How do you like that?
Fire! So clinch it!
The Norgest has gone silent.
Booyah!
I don't think it can go anywhere fast after taking all that damage. Jarl Grimson.
The Ark!
Seeing one up close truly puts into perspective how enormous they are.
They were constructed that way to deliver not only humans, but also flora and fauna from the flood. What's more, I suspect that this is the selfsame Ark Rollo himself had ridden. Yes. Rolo went missing upon this very ark. With luck, it will... Just so, if there are indeed any...
Should be a good spot to rest. Looks strong. Not gonna make it in time, unless... Switch! 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 How's that? Switch! Switch! How's that? How's that? Fly ball!
Karsha, even after sealing her consciousness, she is still able to fight as one with you, Adol. Perhaps it is your bond as shield brethren that allows her to do so. We simply must find a way to save her.
Here goes! Here goes! Here goes! Yeah. Here goes! How's that? Yeah. Yeah. Hut. Yeah. Hut. Hut. Yeah. Here goes! Here goes! Yeah. Yeah. Switch!
Rollo housed a multitude of flora and fauna within his ark. This section of it was presumably used to accommodate them. Rollo harbored much regret over the countless lives he claimed in the past. I imagine he wished to redress those wrongs, even during the Great Calamity.
Well, ain't that noble of him? Didn't realize his hull held so much history. Not that I give a picker's ass one way or another.
Grimson.
Well, if it ain't my however many greats, Granny and La Leela, You're looking fresh-faced yourself, Adol. You know, I held out a sliver of hope that the throne would tie this up with a neat little bow. Turned out to be a bust, though, eh? You expected me to go down with the ship? Not before I get what I'm after. Now hand over Rollo back there. What's this? Old Grand sealed consciousness away or something? Won't do much good, aside from delaying the inevitable. Soon enough, she'll brush that seal off and strew disaster out every which way.
Karja is a living memento of Ilena. You ought to be cherishing her, if anything.
Karja is in Rollo's clutches now. Doesn't end with her either. That whoreson robbed Ilena of her life, and her dream along with it. How's Warg holding up?
Never stood a chance. He's off on that one-way trip to Harside in Walhalla now.
I see. Well, good on him. It's been a long 10 years of us tearing up the battlefield together.
Your nose is running.
Huh?
Drop the tough act, Grimson. Every time you try to choke back tears, they just come out in sniffles and snot instead.
Ha! Shut your gob.
Stings, don't it? Making it all the way to Britae, just to have one of our own stab us in the back. Gods blind me. Just how long do we have to keep these plundering expeditions up? Even I've had more than I can stomach.
How long? Try forever. Losing our homeland to the dire winter drove us Normans into eking by on what we can loot for over a century. Can't well think of any other way we can live this late in the game.
Why not make one for yourself, then? A new homeland, that is.
Huh? Who the devil are you? Take whatever you're peddling and beat it. Can't you tell a couple of chewed-up, shat-out warriors when you see them?
My name is Ilena. Ilena Balta. I was raised here in Karnak, but my veins run with the blood of Normans. On that note, how would you like to be my shield brother?
Your what? I wrote the lass off as a nutcase. Didn't humor her one bit at the start. But she just kept coming back to see me. That day, the next, and every day after. I learned that her father had gone off to Walhalla during an expedition. For us Norman warriors, being Walhalla bound's the highest honor there is. But after losing her dear old dad, she didn't find the idea all too compelling.
What good is Walhalla if it means leaving everyone else behind in a living Nibelhell?
From then on, Ilena attempted to put a fleet of her own together. We Normans had become sea-going brigands after the dire winter forced us off our native land. So Ilena wanted to find us a place where we could live in peace, without discrimination. But try as she did to muster some allies to the cause, no one gave her so much as a sidelong glance. At first, I'd only stuck around to kill time while my wounds closed up. Back then, Karnak was packed to the brim with Norman expeditioners. Ilena played it slow and steady, calling out to every ear she could bend till, sure enough, she started gathering up a group of supporters, one member at a time. Some had grown weary of fighting, while others longed for untouched frontiers. By the time we built up Balta Island as the hub of our voyage to find a new homeland, I realized that seeing Ilena's dream through had become my own. But then... planting roots in new soil, and making a life as new Normans. That was the dream she envisioned.
Grimson.
Now you know why I'm so bent on putting Rollo under the dirt. That's the least I can do to honor the woman whose ambitions outlived her. After what happened to Ilena, I could see from a Cremelia away that Karja might be targeted as her next blood relative. How the Trident didn't recognize Karja as Rollo's descendant, though, is beyond me.
Could it be? Did you purposefully foster Rollo's return in order to defeat him? Was that your reason for sending Karja out on the Sandras?
Go ahead. Call me a failure of a father. I'll just take it in stride.
How could you?
Adel, it wasn't right, the way we made our problems into yours. But it won't be much longer now. We're putting an end to this whole kit and caboodle. She did, huh? Makes sense. When it comes down to it, I was never much of a parent to her. But since that day, I've sunk everything I've got to give into paving my way here. The point of no return's long gone.
Karja? She regained consciousness on her own?
What do you know? Turns out just one punch won't cut it. 2 or 3 ought to do the trick.
Back to your senses, are ya? Sorry to say, though, it ain't...
Fine by me. You've got my back, right, Shield brother? Good answer. Time to hold up to your promise.
Well, say your goodbye, Rollo.
How's that?
Switch! This one's gonna hurt! Have at ya! You two are really hanging in there. The question is, how long can you keep it up?
Together!
Looking like real shield brethren now.
All thanks to you.
We'll leave you in the dust, Grimson!
I'd sure like to see you try.
How's that? How's that?
This is around what I expected, yeah? Too bad it's also the most you can handle. About time you breathed your last, Rolo.
Not putting around. I'm getting pretty pissed off over here. You better be ready to eat those words!
Gotcha! How's that?
What's a guy gotta do to achieve your dream?
Get over yourself and face me, Crimson!
Gotcha! There! Gotcha! There! How's that? Come on! There! Gotcha! Come on! Gotcha! There! How's this?
Hey! There's a lot more where that came from. Did we get him?
Not too shabby. Gotta say, the years are really catching up to me. But the thing is, I'm in too deep to go down and out.
Such speed! Grimson.
Flamey, did those cuffs just...
You're...
It can't be.
Ilana, is that you?
It's always the same with you, isn't it? Can't communicate with others worth squat, yet you'll bust your butt to the bone for them.
What?
Mom? Yep, that's me. It's been too long.
All this time, you were the shackles of mana binding these two together? By what means?
I don't really have a grasp on it myself. Save that it's allowed me to watch over my daughter, my Karja, this whole way through.
You've been... watching?
As for you, Grimson... I could swear I said not to torment yourself over me. So why is it that I find you crossing blades with our little girl?
Ilana.
You aren't the one at fault. And neither is Karja, needless to say. You didn't just support my dream. You ran yourself ragged to help me achieve it. It just so happened that a few teensy little mishaps piled up from there. Am I wrong?
Teensy little mishaps. Now, if that ain't the understatement of the century.
Rather than standing against Karja, you ought to be standing beside her. That's what a father does, am I wrong?
Mom.
Karja, this is one cruel destiny I've saddled you with. You won't hear me apologize, though. Not just because it wasn't my fault, but because it would mean regretting my bringing you into this world, and that wouldn't sit right with me. Worst of all, it would be spitting on the life you've been striving so hard to lead.
Right.
So, instead of asking forgiveness, I'll be giving you all the support I can. Now, and forever.
I don't even know what to say. Thank you for saving me.
Just look at how much you've grown. Adel? Sorry. You're the one who deserves an apology. What with the way I roped you into this mess. That said, I'm glad it was you who happened upon Leela's shell. Something tells me you would have lent a hand even without my meddling. On that note, what do you say to becoming our son-in-law? You'd make a fine Norman. Huh? I'm only joking, for the most part. Seems my time's up. I'll go with a smile, though. It's not often you get to speak from beyond the grave.
Not so fast.
Grimson, maybe try not to forget my parting words so quickly this time, hmm? The rest is up to you, Karja. Go get him.
Right. Mom.
What sheer force of will.
Huh?
It would seem those shackles are a manifestation of Ilena's resolve.
How did that even happen?
The reason her will has assumed physical form is unknown to me. Perhaps it would have been possible with the power of the Sea King's throne, but...
I see. Hey, Grimson! What now? You still looking to fight?
The mood's past. Reckon I'll take some good long puffs and mull things over.
Let's move on ahead, Adel. Right. Thanks. All right. Let's get back to searching for Rollo's room. I'm not about to sit around waiting for a savior. Better to carve your own path forward.
Karja, your fortitude never ceases to amaze me.
Gotcha! How's that? How's that? Look, there's a treasure chest. Looks valuable. Hut. Hut. I'll be right back.
Switch!
Switch!
Switch out!
Switch!
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 Switch out! Yeah!
Switch! Yeah.
Switch!
Switch! Look, there's a treasure chest.
Switch out!
Switch! Yeah. Gotcha! How's that? How's that? How's that? How's that?
Switch! Yeah!
Switch!
Switch out!
Switch!
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 Switch out! Hup!
Switch!
Switch! Yeah!
Switch!
Switch out! Yeah! Yeah! Hup! Hup! Oh, lucky me! Yeah!
Switch!
Switch out!
Switch!
Switch! Hup! That should just about do it.
Switch! Looks powerful.
Too easy! Pathetic! Yeah!
Should be a good spot to rest.
What's this room? It's sparse, to say the least.
While that may be so, I do believe this is Rollo's personal cabin. The man would always furnish his quarters with only the barest of necessities.
Wait a sec. Have you never been in this ark before, Leela?
The two of us were not in each other's company from the deluge onward. Rollo was hastening to ensure the safety of all in his realm, be they man, beast, or vegetation. At that same time, I was fully preoccupied with keeping the three generals at bay. We entrusted our daughter, Lana, to one of Rollo's men, after which... This ark, as you already know, disappeared with Rollo as its passenger. As for our daughter, I never saw her again either.
Must have left you at a real loss. What say we turn this place inside out then? Maybe it'll help us fill in a few blanks.
Karja, I would appreciate that.
Is this a hand-drawn sea chart?
Yes, it appears to map out the cicatrix.
What's this X for? Comes with a note, too. The unconscious path where the rainbow meets the northern lights. First thing that springs to mind is that island that keeps running away from us. The rainbow and unconscious path parts, on the other hand, have me lost. Maybe we're better off heading for wherever that X marks instead of racking our brains into mush. Aye, and going by this map, doesn't look all that far from here.
Indeed, your words may very well ring true.
All right, then it's settled. Let's circle back to the Sandras and set sail on the double.
Hugel, you're back!
There are ice floes drifting all over the place. Mind that they don't touch the hole, please.
You do hear countless tales of ships colliding with them and sinking.
It's like they say, nature's as beautiful as it is cruel. Stay on the alert, Adel.
Full speed ahead!
Smooth and steady sailing!
I hope the hull's okay.
Whoa! Amazing!
It seems the
What a
Volta
pleasant
Sea Force
breeze.
has already withdrawn from the Rogue Sea.
They always did know when to quit. At least we can move freely around the Rogue Sea now.
This area seems very expansive. We should take a look around before heading to Bifrost. Don't mind if I do.
Just feel that wind.
Mana, gather round!
This is the eastern region of the Cicatrix. The location marked on Rolo's sea chart. The waves are growing tumultuous.
Steer with care, Adel. We don't want the ship keeling over. Out of sight, this should be just around where the sea chart was marked.
I beg to differ. The entirety of this region is blanketed in a tremendous amount of mana. What could this mean? Dead ahead!
The unconscious path.
Hey! Look through the rainbow! There it is!
Almost makes the rainbow look like a gate.
What a breathtaking sight!
Adel! Set a course over yonder!
What speed!
It's huge! Just a little further, and we'll pass right beneath it!
I always thought rainbows were supposed to disappear when you get near them.
Here's hoping this doesn't turn into another game of tag.
Fingers crossed.
What the?
The storm subsided? Look, everyone! The island!
Huh. It actually stayed in place for once.
I've never seen birds like those in Obelia Gulf.
That species. From what I recall, their nesting grounds were swept clean away by the deluge.
Stay the course. We're going ashore on that island. Real picturesque, huh?
Well, Adel? This the island you were aiming for?
Huh? How does that make any sense? You've never even been to this part of the...
Viewpoint Isle. This is quite a revelation.
So that's what was going on all those times you spaced out. And you say that old-timer told you to bring me here, aye?
Are you sure that's a good idea? I mean, you still have no clue who we...
I may be out of the loop. All those mana tricks you picked up here helped me out too. And a second-hand plus. It's the only lead.
Miss Kaja.
Well, if there's one thing I know about Adel, it's that he'd never turn his back on an uncanny island like this. So, might as well hit the ground running.
The rest of us will keep the...
Adel, I ask... My thanks. The two of you should make sure to prepare thoroughly.
Are there enemies in...
Whether they are friend or foe, I cannot say. Only that something of great portent awaits you.
Well, nobody else is on this island except that old-timer, according to Adel. There do seem to be some beasts roaming about, though, so... This island island sure is beautiful. Makes the little things seem like they don't even matter. Zone out.
We can't go through here. Hone in! Should be a good spot to rest. Let's make tracks! Together as one! Form up! Here goes! You? And we're off! I think there's something around here. Let's make tracks! Form up! Here goes! Something's there.
This place is straight out of a dream. Doesn't look like any... Did he leave you a note?
Dear Adol, well done making it to this isle. The final key...
The final key? Any idea? sword? Looks pretty dated.
Adel, I suspect it will prove indispensable moving forward.
Monosense might come in handy here.
What was that? The sword from the chest?
Eyes up!
It would appear plain that the sword is reacting to that pillar of light. Just what is that area, Adel?
Well, we might as well take up the
Monosense might come in handy here. And raw!
You?
I think there's something around here. I think there's something around here.
Switch! Freeze solid!
Rage! Mana fire!
I've been thinking this since we arrived. But Damn. That thing is so huge, it's ridiculous.
We'll need to find a way to climb it. Let's proceed with caution.
Let's make tracks! And we're off! Looks powerful. Caught the wind! And we're off! Too easy! No chance! Think again! Let's make tracks! Too easy! Let's make tracks! Sorry.
You'll be fine! Just hang tight! Okay, let's ride! Still got some fight in you, right?
I was almost a goner.
Yeah!
Switch!
You're
Too easy!
kidding.
Get back on your feet! Sorry.
Still got some fight in you, right? Did you?
Thanks!
Not here.
I'm coming to help! And we're off! I messed up. I messed up.
You?
Nice breeze! And we're off! Let's make tracks! Get back on your feet!
Sorry to put you out.
You?
Adol! We could see the entire island at a glance from up here. So you went on a secret adventure all over this place, huh? Sneaky, sneaky.
Make tracks! Caught the wind! Nice breeze!
There it is!
This pillar... It seems to be controlling the vast measures of mana that permeate this isle.
What for, though?
To open the entrance, presumably. As well as to ensure that whatever occurs within will exert no influence on the world without.
Entrance? Where? All I'm seeing is a dead end.
Yes, without question. Our beckoner likely awaits us beyond it.
He sure is making a big to-do out of this. What do you think the old-timers' game is here? Aye. Time to roll up our sleeves and step to it.
If I may ask, what sort of person is this elderly gentleman you've been meeting with, Adol? I see.
You said he was able to use mana, right? There's a chance he could be a Norman. Something wrong, Leela?
Not at all. Let us hurry ahead.
Right.
Burnt to ashes!
So these are the Forbidden Lands. It's like a whole other dimension.
An islet tucked away in the corner of Bifrost. The edge of the world itself. To think that this is the place.
Just who is this old-timer you met, Adol? These enemies are like no beasts or Grieger I've ever seen before. They remind me of the Walhalla dwellers spoken of in legends.
Not looking good.
Yeah! Well, lucky me! That helps. Yeah! Gangway!
Switch! Mana sense might come in handy here. This one's strong. So fast! Should be a good spot to rest. We should get out of here.
Are those ships over there? And those designs?
They're of Norman make, aren't they?
You? You? I think there's something around here. You?
Switch!
Switch! You? Mana! A treasure chest! A rare find! Watch! There's so many.